Hi guys, it's your girl Londaxy. I know it has been a long time since I put out a video, and that's what this video is, an explanation as to why I have been gone for so long. Alright, so basically, my last video that you guys saw, it's no longer up anymore. It was the anniversary surprise for Will. That is deleted and gone because for one of the reasons why I was not on YouTube is me and Will are no longer in a relationship. If you don't know, or this is your first time coming to my channel, me and Will were in a year-long relationship, a little bit over a year. I want to say, yeah, this is really hard for me to talk about, but we were in a year-long relationship. We had a pretty much public relationship. Everything, how it looked on social media and how it was perceived to other people, that's exactly how it was. Like, it was as perfect and cool as it was perceived. Things just, you know, didn't work out in the end, which is like sad, but at the end of the day, it's life, and you know, you have to move on. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't sad, because I don't think I was just depressed off of that, but I really do feel like I was depressed from about August, the earliest. I want to say like end of September, but I was definitely still like going through stuff in October. Most of it was, you know, miscommunications, misunderstandings, not enough effort on both parts, and it's really, like, thinking about it, it's really sad, but I try not to think about it. I'm not gonna lie or, you know, flex or say like, oh yeah, whatever. I mean, it wasn't something that was important to me, because that was something, like, he was a very significant person in my life. He was like the love of my young life. So I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and be like, oh, well, I just went through that and it's whatever. But it was definitely, heartbreak is definitely something that's hard to talk about, something that's even harder to get through, because people don't pay attention, or they don't understand the concept of like being in constant pain for 24 hours, 7 days out of the week. And I can understand why people, you know, commit suicide and do all this type of stuff, because when you lose someone that you love that is not dead, it's like a whole different type of pain. Okay, so this was like the main cause of why I was not on YouTube for so long. Okay, so as you guys, if you follow me on social media, you can see that I haven't really been living with my mom, and that is correct. The day Savannah State, I'm a full-time student at Savannah State, so the day before, or the weekend right before state started, like, this big thing, like, basically my family exploded, and we ended up living with my dad. To put that in the simplest, nicest, calmest terms, so I won't offend or hurt anyone's feelings, my family just kind of blew up. My immediate family just kind of blew up, and we ended up staying with my real dad. Okay, so we had to, like, we're still currently living with him, but on top of that, what a lot of people didn't know was that my mom is pregnant. I believe she got pregnant, I want to say in like March or something, or February, and she just recently had the baby on December 7th. Which the baby was supposed to come on New Year's or the week of Christmas, but he came early and she had to have an emergency C-section. Not to be bashful to him, it's just a different life that me and my brother live at my mom's house than a different life that we live at my dad's house. To be like very nice, I'm trying to be like very sensitive because it is my family still, so I don't want to like hurt anyone's feelings or anything, but I still want to be like truthful, like facts are facts. Okay. Being real, I felt like at this, like, from August to about October, like, was the roughest months of my whole entire life. Simply because everything, I'm a big person on, like, needing certainty, needing, like, some type of security or something going on in my life. Like, I need to know what's going on at all times. Like, have some type of security blanket. If I don't have a plan A, I have a plan B, like. And in that moment, I didn't have anything in my relationship. I didn't have anybody to fall back onto, like, anybody to depend on, this and that. I mean, I had my best friend Jada. I had, like, my friends, but it's only so much that they can do. And then my family was falling apart. My relationship was falling apart. I didn't know how I was going to do in school. I didn't know how I was going to get the financial support. I didn't know, like, anything. Like, everything was just falling apart. And my biggest thing is I don't like for people to see me when I'm down. And that is something that I struggle with, because I had to learn, I can't shut everybody out, or I need to know when I needed help. Like, I needed someone to tell me, like, okay, everything's going to be okay. Like, I tried to pray, but it got to the point where I felt like what else can I do? Like, I was trying to work things out in my relationship. It wasn't working. I was trying, every time I would try and put effort to work things out in my family, it would not work. It would just backfire, and somehow it would be my fault as to why everything was happening. And it just, the only thing good I had going for me was school, and I was doing cross country. It got to the point where my regular life was so chaotic, to the point where school was my outlet. School was my peace. Like that was my escape from everything that was going on. And it's just really upsetting to think, like, dang, that's what my reality was. I believe that depression is a mental thing. Is a serious thing. I believe that your mental health is something that should never be taken for granted. And I feel like my mental health was at an all-time low. Like, I had no motivation to do anything. I was not able to do YouTube. I have so many clips of where I tried. I said, okay, well, today you're going to make a YouTube video. And I tried and I started and I could not finish. Hi guys, it's your girl Lauren Baxi, and I am back on my YouTube-ish. I just wanted to apologize for all those months and weeks that went by and I was not uploading. I had a lot going on in my life, but I will definitely give you guys an update on everything that's going on. But today is a very, very, very cool day. I am going to work, and if you don't know, I work at Get Air. We are doing a costume day for Halloween, because Halloween is on Tuesday, I believe. And so Saturday and Sunday we are permitted to wear a costume, and as you guys can see, I am thing too. But I wanted to show you guys this so I can show you why I work, and this just be a cool little video for me, you know, getting back into my YouTube stuff. So let's run it up. I just could not finish because something would happen, or I just would lose the motivation, and people don't understand. Like, they're always like, oh, you can always push through, but not when everything, like, you feel like your whole world is against you. Everything literally was against me. Like, I had nothing going for me. Nothing. Not YouTube, not, the only good thing I had was probably going to work. And you get tired, like, you really, and there were so many, like, when I got to the point where every single day I was crying. Like, if it wasn't when I would wake up in the morning, I would be crying before I had to get ready to go to school, or before I go to bed, I'm crying at night. And I know a lot of people will say, you should have just prayed, you should have just had faith. But people don't understand, like, when you're in tough situations and stuff like that, like, when you feel like everything is against you, that is when your faith should be its strongest. But it's also can be when your faith is at its lowest. Like, if I feel like nobody's there for me, yes, I should have probably, like, and I was trying to talk to God. I was like, he's the only reason why I even made it out of all of this stuff that I'm at, the peace that I'm at now, because, or going through all of that, I learned that I could not depend on humans for, you know, that type of love, that type of security, some type of dependency on them, because at the end of the day, I had to learn that humans are humans, and no matter who it is, they can walk away from you. They are going to do what they want to do, no matter how it benefits you. And most people feel like if you're not benefiting them or giving them something, then it's no purpose for you to be in their life. I will say, and I'm not ashamed to say it either, I feel like I was depressed. For that moment of time, I was depressed. And yeah, August to October may not seem like a long time, but at the end of the day, it was still, like, going through it, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like, a 24-hour constant pain every single day. I feel like that's something that goes underappreciated. Like, people don't understand, like, when you feel, like, pain to the point where you're just like, I can't even go to class, like, to where it starts to affect my physical health. Like, that's when things just got bad, and I had to realize, like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't keep stressing myself. I can't keep allowing all these people, all these toxic things in my life to keep taking over my life. It's whatever you make it. So I had to learn how to stop letting all these outside influences and people that are doing things with no personal connection to me not affect that or affect me. While I was going through all this stuff, I mean, the only people that actually knew what was going on with me were like people that was like directly close to me. But it wasn't because like those are the only people I wanted in my life or wanted, you know, to be in my business. It was more so the fact that I don't like when people like put out everything that's going on with them. I understand that there are cries for help, but there's also like attention seeking, and I don't like that. I don't ever want to be perceived as an attention seeker, because the stuff that I was going through was real stuff. Like, in all factuality, it was something that could have either made me push forward in life, or it could have broke me, and I could have still been in that same depressed, broke down mental state that I was in. I didn't want to just keep posting, you know, you guys do this, you guys, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, like, for months. Like, people to this day, when I bring up, you know, maybe I was depressed or something like that, they was like, wow, I didn't even know. Like, and it wasn't because I was trying to be fake or anything. It was just that I wanted to be able to get through what I was going through in order for me to be like, okay, you guys can do this too. Like, it's hard when people say, you know, you just got to push through, you just got to push through, you just have to push through. And it's hard to hear that when you don't even know how to push. You don't even know how to push yourself. You just feel like everything is pushing against you. And that's basically what was happening to me. Like, and it just literally took time. It really just took me getting tired of what was going on around me and what my life was then becoming to, for me to understand that I have to have some type of change. I have to do something different in order for something different to happen, because nothing changes if nothing changes. The purpose of this video was to explain to my fans, my supporters, you know, the people that have been constantly asking me, Yolanda, when are you going to upload? When are you going to upload? And I just personally couldn't, but now I can, because I'm in a better headspace. I understand that I want to move forward with my life. I have so many like great opportunities and so many blessings that I have received, and I feel like that's because I stayed down when it was time for me to be down. And I'm like a big person on that. Like, when stuff is going on, like, you just have to remain solid, and that's what I did. Like, I just tried to remain solid and remain being me, and now all the benefits of that is coming. It's not really like a testimony, but I just wanted to let you guys know why I haven't been on YouTube and what I've been going through. And the biggest thing is that there's more stuff coming and on the way. I am super excited for my new life that I'm about to go into. 2019 is going to be a great year. I can feel it, because 2018 is already ending on a great note. I just wanted to tell you guys that if you guys are ever going through something, one, that you can always come to me. I'm pretty open about, you know, listening and giving advice, stuff like that. And two, the very biggest thing, if you guys are ever going through something, like, you just have to just try to pray, and then remember that pain is only temporary. That is something that I always try to remember. Like, through all of this, I try to remember that pain is temporary and that it doesn't last forever. So, yeah. But remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit me up if you guys want to see any more content. We have some, few things in the works. Few things in the works, man. Got a few trips coming on the way. I will be revealing what college I will be going to and when I'll be leaving. So stay tuned to that.
Banger, banger.
And yeah, it's your girl Londaxy, and we back. So, peace.